Late in the race, if we have a lot of green flag racing to come take a little bit more fuel towards the end, because right now, we're on lap 78, something 120, 2 laps still left in this race. Mike, he cannot make it that far on fuel if he wants to go green flag from now till the end. But I don't see that happening. I have to say we have a few more cautions.
Even with caution laps, you don't think they'll be able to make it?
No, well, yeah, if we have a lot of cautions, he will. But who knows if that could happen.
Well, the green is back out. Johnny Borneman and Steve Park restarting down the front. Borneman in the number 8 car. Steve Park gets the jump. And the man who has won in 5 different NASCAR divisions leads here at the Iowa Speedway.
Good to see Steve Park back up front. Again, he's so excited. Talked to him earlier about being here at Iowa Speedway. Man, what a good day for him. Sure like to see him in the big race.
He's been 8th in the race in Greenwood. Northport, New York, Steve Park. And Johnny Borneman behind him. Borneman actually had a great run here in Iowa last year, Dan. If you remember, he had a top 5 run. He finished 4th. And Mike Gallegos, youngster from Colorado, giving a good ride here, going side by side with Trevor Bayne. That's the battle for 3rd.
Jim Engelbright back up there in the picture. 01 car. He got spun around there earlier, so Jim was able to recover and get that car back up there in the top 5. Good going for you, Jim.
By the way, Jeff Markshire is back up to 9th, back up in the top 10 after getting his service and falling back just a bit. Now we talked about Casey Kane getting those 4 tires and fuel a moment ago. Something going on with the 9 car?
Yeah, basically it's tire issues. Looks like we've got officials out here. They can see all the tires are laying out. His crew members, unfortunately, are shaking their heads, saying, "We're done." And these guys, they know what they're talking about.
Well, it'd be a good sign for the crew and the driver, just as long as his tires will be good till the end of the day, and he'll be good to go. But that car's been so good. I'm sure it's been easy on tires. They analyze the tires that come off that car, that first run, and obviously they've got it adjusted right, so hopefully he'll be good to go with them tires till the end of the day. Casey's so smooth down as he enters the corner. We talked about it earlier. See how smooth he is through the center. No jerking or bouncing around. There's a little bump at this racetrack here at Iowa down in between 1 and 2. You see right between them 2 corners, it's a little bump where the tunnel is, but other than that, this track is perfectly smooth all the way around.
There's that battle for 3rd place, and Trevor Bayne, the youngster driving for DEI, Dale Earnhardt Incorporated, just 18 years old.
Gallegos having a good run. We talked about him earlier.
Yeah, and Gallegos really struggled last year, his first year in the West Series, and he seems to be a different driver this season. Rob Dixon, of course, owns that team, and a lot of times it is all about chemistry.
It's always huge. I mean, the drivers got to be able to relate to that crew chief, and that crew chief's got to understand what changes to make to the car, and if you don't, you might as well just forget it, because you're just going to back up week in and week out. And obviously, Gallegos and Rob Dixon have really hit it off this year. See Engelbright, that 01 car, obviously his car's really been working well these past few laps. Working his way back up towards the front. Good battle for 4th.
Well, unofficially, the word I've gotten is that Casey Kane's in the 30th spot. You can see our timing and scoring not working right now, and we'll try to get that official for you in a moment, because I know a lot of you want to know where he is, and he is indeed. Okay, that's official now that he's running 30th, so he's got a ways to go, but some of these other cars are going to have to stop before the end of the day. He is not, as Natalie told me, his crew said he's done. They've done all the service they can do, and we'll see if it all shakes out that he's able to get back up towards the front.
What Casey will do is just sit out there and ride for a while, let this pack kind of string out a little bit. Don't get in a big hurry. Got 110 laps left still to make his way back to the front, knowing it's going to be cautious. So that's smart racing by Casey Kane.
We talked about our leader right now, Steve Park, who's out in front. We talked about Casey Kane has won races, and 2 years ago, of course, Casey Kane won 6 races in the Sprint Cup Series. Let's the Sprint Cup. And before his injury, many folks thought, well, this is a guy that's going to be around for championships in the Sprint Cup Series. Remember, it was Dale Earnhardt Sr. who brought him down and put him in what was then a Busch car, now the Nationwide Series.
Dale's seen the talent that Steve Park had and put him in a car and proven again to be right. He's seen that Steve had the ability, he was a patient driver, and Steve done exactly that. Coming from the Northeast, racing up in the Loudberry for years and years, in the modifieds, different type of race cars, to be able to jump in a stock car, totally different animal, and do what Steve Park done with stock cars through the years in the NASCAR ranks was quite an accomplishment. He is a very, very fine race car driver.
Steve Park's the leader, and as you can see, there is nobody close to him, and I mean nobody. Johnny Borneman second, Trevor Payne is third, and Mike Gallegos, great run today, along with Jim Engelbright. They are your top five. Battle for seventh place, and there's the 16 of Moses Smith and his teammate, Austin Cameron. Those are both Bill McIntyre